Get ready for a roller coaster ride of laughs, love, and a touch of cheekiness as we unveil the best ecchi harem anime of 2023. From awkward encounters to unexpected romantic twists, this year's lineup promises to be a hilarious and heartwarming journey into the world of love and chaos. Buckle up as we dive into a sea of captivating characters, bizarre situations, and a sprinkle of fan service that will leave you laughing and blushing in equal measure. It's time to explore the top ecchi and harem anime that had us saying, "What the hell just happened?" So grab your sense of humor and a comfy seat. The ultimate romantic escapade is about to begin. So with that, let's get right into the video. So the first anime on our list is My Life as Inukai-san's Dog. This anime, which has literally descended from hell, is a wild ride that left me questioning not just my life choices, but also my preferences in four-legged companions. Moreover, Lassie, Inukai-san's dog, is the new top dog in town, and I don't know whether to be impressed or mildly disturbed. This anime takes the term loyal companion to a whole new level. Now picture this. A typical high school student finds himself transformed into Inukai-san's four-legged sidekick. Forget werewolves, we're talking about a full-fledged woof woof. The only thing hairier than the main character's situation is the plot itself as he navigates the challenges of high school life on all fours. The ecchi and harem elements are more present than fleas on a dog's back, with a cast of characters that'll make you howl with laughter. Inukai-san's Dog makes you wonder if the creators were aiming for a coming-of-age story or a shaggy dog tale. Yes, the pun is intended. The romantic tension is so thick you could cut it with a chew toy, if you're a fan of unique premises, canine chaos, and questionable life decisions. This anime will have you barking up the right tree. Just be prepared for a tale that's more tally than you asked for. Then up next, we've got The Cafe Terrace and Its Goddesses. The anime that serves up a steamy blend of coffee and chaos in a caffeinated comedy that left me wondering if baristas were now the new rock stars. Move over, Starbucks, because this anime brews up a storm of laughter, frothy romance, and enough awkward moments to fill a sitcom. Our protagonist, Java Joe, not his real name, but it should be, stumbles upon a quaint cafe, where the waitresses are more enchanting than a triple shot espresso. The ecchi elements are so prevalent that I started to question if this was a barista training video or a love letter to latte art. Each episode introduces a new goddess behind the counter, each with its own unique charm and penchant for turning the simple act of pouring coffee into a sensual spectacle. Oh yes, the harem dynamics are more complex than deciphering a trendy coffee menu. With Java Joe finding himself entangled in a web of barista beauties vying for his attention, it's a love story brewed to perfection, complete with heart palpitations and a sprinkle of cinnamon on top. The Cafe Terrace and Its Goddesses is a blend of caffeine and comedy that will leave you craving more than just a cup of joe. Who knew that coffee breaks could be this steamy? Up next we have Tenpuru, No One Can Live on Loneliness. Now this is the anime equivalent of trying to survive on a diet of instant ramen and dreams, surprisingly fulfilling, but with a distinct lack of nutritional substance. Our protagonist, Lonely Larry, not his real name, but it might as well be, stumbles into a world where solitude is not just a mood, but a way of life. If you thought social distancing was tough, try living in Tenpuru's world, where the only thing more elusive than human connection is a decent Wi-Fi signal. This anime dives headfirst into the ecchi and harem genres like a penguin in a cold sea, unexpectedly, and with lots of flapping. Lonely Larry finds himself surrounded by a cast of characters so diverse that it's like assembling a human jigsaw puzzle, with each piece having its own peculiar charm and penchant for turning ordinary moments into awkward escapades. The harem dynamics are more intricate than a spider's web, with Lonely Larry caught in the sticky threads of romantic entanglements. And Tenpuru asks the age-old question, can one truly live in loneliness? The answer apparently involves a lot of blushing, accidental groping, and a surprising amount of heartwarming moments. It's an anime that proves even in the loneliest of times, laughter can be the best companion. Next, we have The Legendary Hero is Dead. This anime is like the Game of Thrones of the anime world, only with fewer dragons and more awkward romantic encounters. This show takes the hero's journey and turns it into a hero's stumble, as our protagonist finds out that saving the world comes with unexpected side effects, like a fan club of mythical creatures and a relentless harem of supernatural beings. Our hero, let's call him Bob the Brave, because less time for complicated names, returns from defeating the Dark Lord only to discover that the real battle is on the home front. The ecchi elements are so in your face that even the sword fights seem like a subtle metaphor. Bob's love life is more tangled than a pair of earphones in your pocket, with each episode introducing a new fantastical creature vying for his affection. The legendary hero is dead is a masterclass in juggling romantic interests while trying to save the world, a skill I never knew I needed. The harem dynamics are so intricate that I half expected a flower chart to keep track of who's crushing on Bob this week. If you like your heroes legendary and your romance complicated, this anime will leave you wondering if the real quest is finding true love or just surviving the dating scene in a fantasy realm. Then we have Classroom for Heroes, the anime equivalent of sending wizards to charm school, a magical mishap that combines education and enchantment in a way that would make Hogwarts blush. Our hero, let's call him Merlin in training, is enrolled in a school for aspiring heroes where the curriculum includes saving damsels in distress, slaying dragons, and acing exams on magical incantations. The ecchi elements of this anime are so unavoidable as a poorly cast spell, with every magical encounter somehow leading to a wardrobe malfunction or an accidental love potion mishap. Forget about the wands, it's all about the magic touch in this harem-filled academy, where even the enchanted creature seems to have a thing for our not-so-reluctant hero. The harem dynamics are more tangled than a Medusa hairdo, with Merlin in training finding himself the unintentional heartthrob of witches, and elves, and other magical beings galore. It's a coming-of-age tale wrapped in a spellbook and sprinkled with pixie dust, leaving you wondering if the real test of heroism is surviving high school romance in a world where love spells are as common as homework assignments. The Classroom of Heroes is a whimsical adventure that proves that being a hero isn't just about saving the world. Sometimes, it's about navigating the treacherous waters of magical dating in between classes. After that, the next anime waiting for us is Girlfriend Girlfriend Season 2. It is like a roller coaster of relationships with more twists, turns, and unexpected loops than a soap opera written by Cupid. Our hero, confused Casanova, definitely not his real name, but it should be, continues his quest for the elusive title of Boyfriend of the Year by juggling not one, not two, but multiple girlfriends simultaneously. The ecchi elements in this anime are so prevalent that it's like they held a convention for flirtatious moments and everyone attended. Casanova's romantic escapades make Hugh Hefner look like an amateur in the art of love triangles. It's a harem that's more crowded than a Tokyo subway during rush hour, with each girlfriend adding her own flavor to the chaotic mix of emotions and romantic misunderstandings. Girlfriend Girlfriend Season 2 is a crash course in relationship management, where communication is as rare as finding a unicorn in a grocery store. Casanova's attempt to navigate the maze of love leaves you questioning if he's a genius or just a glutton for romantic punishment. It's an anime that proves love is not a battlefield, it's a full-fledged war zone, with heart-shaped grenades and emotional landmines. Buckle up for a season filled with laughs, sighs, and enough romantic drama to make Shakespeare blush. Then we have In Another World with My Smartphone 2. This anime takes the phrase, "the grass is always greener on the other side," to a whole new dimension, where the grass is not only greener, but also sparkles with magic, and occasionally tries to eat you. Our protagonist, smartphone sorcerer, not his real name but it should be, returns to the fantastical realm with his trusty smartphone, proving once again that in a world of magic, the real magic is 4G. The ecchi elements in this anime are as unavoidable as typos in a text message, with every magical encounter leading to unintentional wardrobe malfunctions, or awkward situations that make you wonder if spells and social etiquette are mutually exclusive. Smartphone Sorcerer seems to have a magnetic field that attracts not only magical beings, but also a harem of admirers, turning his quest for knowledge into a quest for love in the most peculiar of ways. In Another World with My Smartphone 2 is a hilarious ride through a realm where the supernatural meets the digital age. Forget swords and sorcery, this anime proves that sometimes the most powerful tool in another world is a well-charged smartphone and a solid data plan. Get ready for a season of laughter, romance, and more screen time than you ever thought possible in a fantasy setting. Now we have My One-Hit Kill Sister. This hit the anime scene like a wrecking ball, proving that family bonds can be just as deadly as they are heartwarming. Now here our protagonist, Sibling Samurai, definitely not their real name, finds themselves caught in a whirlwind of danger and domestic disputes when their sister turns out to be not just a sibling, but a one-hit kill wonder with a penchant for chaos. The ecchi elements in this anime are as sharp as Sibling Samurai sister's blade, say that 5 times twice, slicing through the conventional sibling dynamic with awkward encounters and a surprising amount of accidental fan service. Forget about family game night, this household is more like a live-action version of Fruit Ninja. Sibling Samurai navigates a harem of allies and adversaries, all vying for a piece of the action, and the family drama takes on a new meaning as Sibling Samurai balances sibling rivalry, supernatural abilities, and unexpected romantic triangles that leave you questioning the boundaries of familial love. My One Hit Kill Sister is an anime that proves family life is a battlefield, and the real challenge is not surviving monsters and mayhem, but surviving family dinners and deadly misunderstandings. Get ready for a season of laughter, love, and more sword fights than a medieval fencing tournament. Then we have the continuation of the biggest masterpiece of a modern era, and that is Rent-A-Girlfriend Season 3. Now, who needs a real relationship when you can just swipe right on emotional turmoil? Our lovable protagonist, Dateless Dave, totally not his real name, but it fits him perfectly, continues his quest for love through the unorthodox method of renting a girlfriend. Because nothing says true love like an hourly rate. This anime dives into the ecchi and harem genres with more romantic entanglements than a bowl of spaghetti. Dateless Dave here finds himself surrounded by a bouquet of personalities, each girlfriend bringing her own unique flavor to the emotional roller coaster. It's like The Bachelor, but with more awkward moments and fewer roses. Rent-A-Girlfriend Season 3 explores the delicate art of dating for hire, where love is not just a four-letter word, but also a potential source of income. The harem dynamics here are more complex than a Sudoku puzzle, with each episode adding a new variable to the equation of Dateless Dave's love life. Get ready for a season of laughter, heartache, and enough romantic misadventures to make you thankful for your own drama-free relationships, if you have one. It's a romantic comedy that will leave you questioning your own dating choices while laughing at Dateless Dave's relatable, yet utterly ridiculous, love life. Next, we have Masamune-kun's Revenge R, the anime where revenge is a dish best served with a side of awkward encounters and a sprinkle of romantic confusion. Our vengeful hero, Petty Masamune, probably not his real name, but it should be, returns for another season of seeking sweet, sweet retribution against the girl who broke his heart, proving that the best revenge is looking hot and having a killer six-pack. This anime dives into the ecchi and harem genres like Masamune dives into elaborate schemes, with a sense of determination and the potential for unexpected hilarity. Petty Masamune finds himself entangled in a web of admirers, each with their own motives and romantic intentions. It's like a game of romantic chess, where every move is calculated. Masamune-kun's Revenge R explores the art of balancing payback and passion, with enough romantic tension to power a small city. The harem dynamics are more intricate than a spider's web, with Petty Masamune at the center, juggling affections and revenge plots like a circus performer with commitment issues. Get ready for a season of laughs, second chances, and more romantic twists than a telenovela on Fast Forward. Nothing says romance like a quest for vengeance, am I right? It's an anime that'll make you ponder the age-old question: is revenge really best served cold, or is it best served with a side of heartfelt confusion? And finally, we have the most recent one in this list, which is the 100 Girlfriends Who Really, 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 Really Love You. Oh, wait a minute, let me breathe for a minute. Okay, now this is the anime equivalent of a romantic buffet, where the main course is confusion and the dessert is a sugar rush of affection. And I mean a lot of affection. Our hero here, Love-Struck Larry, definitely not his real name, but fitting nonetheless, stumbles into a world where having one girlfriend is so last season. Now it's all about collecting them like Pokemons. This anime dives headfirst into the ecchi and harem genres like Larry into a sea of admirers, with every love interest turning the pursuit of romance into a full-contact sport. It's a dating game on steroids, with Love-Struck Larry trying to balance affections and avoid more emotional collisions than a bumper car at rush hour. The harem dynamics are more crowded than a clown car, with each girlfriend bringing her own quirks, charms, and let's face it, the potential for chaos. It's like a sitcom where the laugh track is replaced with blushing and awkward moments. Get ready for a season of laughs, loves, and what the fucks. Larry desperately trying to remember everyone's names in this anime that asks the timeless question: can you have too much of a good thing? Especially when that good thing is love. It's a romantic comedy that'll leave you wondering if keeping up with one relationship is challenging. Well, how about 100? And there you have it, folks. Our epic journey through the best ecchi and harem anime of 2023 has come to an end. But before you go, be sure to leave a like and press the subscribe button. Also, leave a comment about your favorite ecchi and harem anime of 2023, and I will be sure to read it. And as for now, I'll catch you later. See you in the next one.